dominoes have fallen, we can't go back to beginning. This existential crisis, the reason I cannot keep competing and keep on living. So it's back against the world, seeing all your value once you dealt with all the dirt. Backing up slowly from these diamonds and pearls, quote unquote.
Have y'all ever heard of analogizing? Analogizing.
Fat lady sings, I see.
I think my camera's fucked. Wait. Mic check 1 2. Can y'all hear me still though? Y'all hear me still though? Look, have y'all ever heard of analogizing? Right? Putting an analogy, you know, in the place of something that really is real. You know what I'm saying? Putting a story, not a story, some sort of like a conceptual. Oh no, like yeah, conceptualizing off of reality. You know what I'm saying? Off of the shadow of reality, so to speak. You know what I'm saying? So I wanna like, yo, I was legit. Look at what I was look at what I'm talking about with analogizing, right? Check this. What happened? I keep losing y'all, bro. Come on, we here. No, wait, co-pilot. I'm just trying to get my my audience to focus. We here. Yo, co-pilot though, right? What's the highest quality of rental facility that I can bump into in South Africa?
In South Africa, you can find some top quality rental facilities like those offered by Quickspace and Kyalami facilities. They provide high-end prefab.
Okay, we're not doing the whole free plug, free promo thing. Okay, you don't have to name drop who it is. Okay, so what's the what would you say is the alternative to just maybe a home that you would own as an independent person, right? A home that's just all yours and blah blah blah. Yes, you may be paying the bank and things like that for that home, but that home is yours. What's an alternative form of living? Yo,
You mind can
could what the hell? Did you hear what I said?
It seems like you're asking about alternative living arrangements. You might consider options like co-housing communities, eco-villages, tiny homes, or even houseboats.
Yo, what kind of residential facility is like flats in South Africa? Like what is a flat? What are flats?
In South Africa, a flat generally refers to what might be called an apartment in other places. It's a self-contained residential unit in a larger building, typically one level, and it can range from basic to very upscale.
From basic to very upscale. And would you say that's like communal residential spots?
Yes, flats can sometimes be considered communal in the sense that you're sharing a building with other residents. Each unit is private, but you might share common areas like hallways, gardens, or laundry facilities with neighbors.
Yeah. And yeah, what are examples of some upscale, you know, flat facilities?
Some examples of upscale flat facilities in South Africa include luxurious penthouses and high-end apartments in Cape Town's sought-after neighborhoods. For instance,
sought after. You know what I'm? Look. I'm cooking here. I'm getting somewhere here. Look, I just lost you again. Oh my God, I just lost my guy again, bro. What is going on, bro? Do I need to wait? Hold on. Give me a second. Are we good now? Are we good now? Hopefully you stick with me now. Okay? I'm getting somewhere with this, right? I have this weird little thing where I analogize, right? I was getting somewhere with the whole analogy thing. So I analogize, you know, myself, so to speak, my being. You know what I'm saying? Let's say under maybe residential facilities type quality, or like I parallel my being. Let me say, if I would parallel, yeah, there we go. One word makes all the difference. if I, one term makes all the difference, and that's that if I would you know, compare my own being to residential spots, you know what I'm saying, I know maybe for somebody, you know, for somebody that's not me, it would be easy to be like, yo, I'd compare myself to like maybe a mansion. I'm a 10-story mansion. I don't, okay, not 10-story, that's too much of an exaggeration. I'm, you know, 3-story mansion, bro, modern, and you know what I'm saying, all nice and attractive and glass housey, and you know what I'm saying, like, that's me, baby. That's, you know, because you as a person, you want to see yourself as the most beautiful thing out there. That's the point. That's the whole point of my exercise with like seeing myself as Crips. But like the kind of residential facility I would compare myself to, right, would be something like the upscale, you know, upscale communal. Hey, highlight the word communal. Upscale communal residential spot where, you know what I'm saying, you got your little cute gym in there. You got your kiddie area, you know what I'm saying, with the swings and the slides, and you know what I'm saying, where the kids can do their thing. Nice and you know what I'm saying, groomed in terms of landscaping, you know what I'm saying. Yeah, it smells beautiful, all of that, pleasant, right? We know those kind of communal residential places are rare, because I feel like, you know, once you get to a point where you can afford that kind of residential spot, it's like, why don't you get your own crib at that point, right? It's like, because they upscale, they are expensive to live in, so it may be for higher middle class to, like, you know what I'm saying. But if you're in the high earners of a class, then it's like, it makes more sense to get your own home, right? I don't know. Y'all work it out. But when it comes to me, right, like here's I feel like this is what I believe sets me apart from a lot of people. I don't mind being, you know what I'm saying, that guy, like that person who's like, you know, high quality of how I see myself, you know, self-perception, whatever, you know, high value in how I develop myself, develop my own character. You see what I'm saying? But I am not for just one, like, just one dynamic. Like, I'm not just for one situation. You feel what I'm saying? I don't know, like, I feel like the transformations that have happened in my life, and like taking it back to the whole crib thing, right? Being like, seeing myself as this communal, just residential area where people go in and out, like, you know what I'm saying. It's like, not in the dirtiest ways though, please get y'all minds out the gutter. I don't even mean it like that, right? I don't mean it sexually or whatever like that. I'm just saying, just life in general, even friends, you know what I'm saying. The transformations of my environments, you know what I'm saying. Yeah, I've switched environments, I've changed locations like crazy, aka changing schools, you know what I'm saying, in my earlier years, changing a whole bunch of schools. I still move, you know what I'm saying, around, because I feel like even the development of my own life, you know what I'm saying, the routines that I do, it's like they are all developed for somebody who's ready to just up and leave, you know what I'm saying. And I know it's not healthy, like, according to a whole bunch of people, it's not healthy living your life that way. But it is what it is, and I feel like it doesn't diminish, you know, the person that I end up being as a result. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, having said all that, you know, it developed the type of personality that just, like, the type of person that kind of had a whole bunch of friend groups. You know what I'm saying? I could chill with the nerds, I could chill with the geeks, chill with the guys that think they street. You know what I'm saying? Never with the real street guy. Like, those were like really too uncomfortable for me anyway. You know what I'm saying? Like the performers, the performative kind, all types. You know what I'm saying? Even dating. You feel what I'm saying? When it comes to locking down somebody, you know what I mean? Locking down somebody, it never, like, it. it always would slip away from you. See, with the intentions with that one, bro, I'm always like, you know what I'm saying, like the intentions are always like pure, you dig? They always like real good, real deep, real wholesome, until a sort of disruption happens, because that's like a developed, you know, character trait in me. I know I developed it, but I almost said innate. Is that the right term to use there? It sort of becomes innate because, you know, it's been developing for so long. You feel me? So that's just how I feel, you know, with my sort of non-attachment to situations, dynamics, places, things like this. I'm not gonna lie to you, I kind of forgot like why I would even bring such a topic point to y'all, but I feel like it has something to do with me exposing a little situation that I done been through, where it's like I feel like me realizing this about myself, right? I'm a communal residential apartment area, you know, apartments with apartments, you know those like high-rise apartments, and then you know, I'm one of those. I'm not like a home that's just, you know, chilling there independently by itself. It's just somebody's home. Nice, 2 dogs, 3 cars, 4 garages. I don't know why you have 3 cars, 4 garages, but that's cool. You know what I'm saying? It's cool. Do you? But I'm not that kind of crib. It may have a pool, and maybe a nice little. But I feel like even me, it like if I would embody that kind of reality where I get that for myself, I don't think it would fulfill me like that. You know, getting that would not fulfill me. I feel like I'd be more comfortable with just like, you know, being in a little communal space, like an apartment, you know, a bunch of apartments. You know what I'm saying, within one complex area or whatever. You know what I'm saying, or like maybe flats, but like I'm talking about like tip top, like top shelf. You know what I'm saying, I don't mind paying top dollar for no communal stuff. You understand what I'm saying? And like I need y'all to understand me when I say like communal though. You know what I mean? It's like a bunch of people sharing, like the idea of a bunch of people sharing the same space, same environment. It forces y'all to communicate. It forces you to have somebody to communicate with. In short, right? The long and short of it, you have somebody to communicate with. You have somebody that kind of is aware of your presence, without wanting to be aware of your presence, right? Because it also is about maintaining one's space. You feel what I'm saying? Like I'm like, yo, I don't need to know about your every move. I don't need da 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 da. But like the idea that like, yo, I got my neighbor number. You know what I'm saying? I can just like, when something urgent pulls up and it needs all of us to be aware of this, it's a, you know what I'm saying, it's something that is concerning to people around the area. You can literally like, that's cool. I feel that's cool. That's for the life of me, nigga. That is cool to have that, right? Instead of this, you know, everything by myself. Like, yo, I'm in my own universe, in my own island, one man billionaire, trillionaire. Yo, even billionaires, bro. Like, yo, y'all should like do the whole communal thing. Like in terms of living, you know what I'm saying? Like in terms of my complex, Joe. Like build a whole complex, like area. It can be like with mountain ranges and shit like that. Like, but like y'all gotta be aware of one another, bro. Like this whole isolation thing. Sometimes it trips people up. Like it trips people up. You know what I'm saying? It gives people the wrong idea of like how to be and how to use isolation and things like that. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day gotta end, and people have to realize that no one man is an island. You see what I'm saying? So that's my whole thing of just even comparing my own self or extrapolating. Okay, not even extrapolating. Whoa, it's such a word, brother. Why would you do that? No, but just like, you know what I'm saying, comparing my own being, my own life, my own reality. Like, yo, I'm actually this kind of person, right? I'm not for just like being locked in, because think about like just being locked into one position and not being immovable, like and being immovable. You know, is that even a word? What? Bro, sometimes you be digging so deep, it's not helping your case, brother. It's not helping your cause. Sorry. Nah, but then at the same time, you know what I'm saying? Like being just like stubborn, dying on a hill, it makes you close-minded. You close-minded, you don't see how the world is moving. You don't see how the world is moving. You miss opportunity. You die young. I think. Correct me if I'm wrong, bro. Correct me if I'm wrong. You know what I'm saying? That's the train of thought. I would assume. You know, so yeah, dog. It's like it is what it is, bro. I'm not even mad at the fact that I'm at the age that I am. You know what I'm saying? I would say like I ain't been in no long-term relationship like that. I feel like the longest I've been is like what, a little less than 2 years. How's that for long term? That shit is long, bro. 48 months? No, 24 months. Whoa, 48 months. That's 4 years right now. Nah. Took myself back. I took myself back to it. I corrected myself very fast. Matter of fact, me stumbling on my words right there was a prank. Gotcha, bitch. Nah. But you see what I'm saying though? Especially moving forward, bro. People don't know how to like latch on to each other like the right way. They don't know how to like attach the right way. So I feel like, what's the point of attaching? Let's live a life of detachment, but still solidarity amongst one another. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that's the word I was looking for there. I feel like that's the right word there. Amongst one another. Feel me? Yeah. Something like that. So yeah, that's my whole thing, bro. That's my whole shtick. I kind of like forgot my whole, like, a majority of my point, like, of why I even clicked that record button. But I think I cooked something there. I feel like I cooked something there. What's the moral of the story? At the end of the day gotta end, goddammit.